There we go. So we're having the garden done. All the concrete has been ripped out. We've got another skip full of trees. We've had a digger. As you've seen, the garden's being dug out. So we're on our way to having the front bit done. Oh, on the new gate we have a robin, don't we? Hey, sweetie pie. Oh, we've got wildlife already. Has he got something in his beak?
I think so.
I think he's got something. Anyway, this is the new gate. Yay! That's on the very, very back of the garden though. But wow, look at all this space we've got since that hedge has been taken up. There we go. So we're looking out into the garden. Yeah, it looks so much better. It looks big again. Wow. Okay, our next HelloFresh box has just arrived. So we're going to see. Now, I can't remember what Matt ordered because Matt's the one that does the ordering of it.
I don't know either, to be honest.
So we're going to have a look. It'll be a surprise. It's like a mystery box. So this is our 4th box, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, so we've still got our link and code that you can take advantage of. And there's nothing stopping you making another email and taking advantage of it all over again because we love this.
We do.
Anyway, so what have we got?
Sausages in bacon and mushroom sauce with garlic mash and roasted carrots.
Ooh, okay, that sounds nice.
That sounds really nice, actually. Spicy, creamy Cajun chicken pasta with spinach and cheese.
Okay, we'll both come to have a look as well.
Oh, you're interesting. We've got Middle Eastern style lamb stew.
Okay.
With couscous, roasted carrots and dill yogurt.
That sounds nice.
Chicken and creamy tarragon sauce.
Oh, that sounds nice.
With roast potatoes and spring onion peas.
Yummy.
And finally, ultimate cheesy lamb shepherd's pie.
Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy.
With creamy mash and butter glazed Vichy style veg.
Okay, can't wait for all those. And they come all packed again, like you've seen before. Like this, that is an actual ice pack. There's all ice in there, so everything really does stay nice and fresh. Yay, we now have a gate. So this plank of wood is just, I think, propping up the pillar because that's been done fresh, so that needs to set. Yay, we have a latch. Wow, so now we have a space that can be shut off. So we're all nice and secure. We can get a proper, lock bolt on there, but that is completely secure. So this will be the space where we're going to have our wheelie bins and our recycling bins right outside the back door. We are going to have some proper slabs put. This bit of concrete was very tough to get up, so it needs a jackhammer to get that up. But we've got loads of these slabs left over, which we can reuse. So we're going to reuse, recycle.
And we just need something to raise up the floor a little bit there to make the garden completely bow-proof.
Yes, because Bo will be able to shimmy under there. So we need to... That'll be fixed, that's fine. And over here, probably this end, we want eventually to get a slim line shed with doors that open like double doors so that we can lose that shed and we can actually put a greenhouse where the shed is. So this is the garden as it's been done today. So nothing else will happen here for another couple of weeks. Dug out a bit here, so we've got a bit of a sunken garden. We had to do that because of the levels where the air bricks are. So it's a bit of a happy accident really, and we've had a bit dug out so we can get a bit of a patio area down here. There'll be another patio area down the bottom. We're so happy with the fence because we've actually reclaimed a bit of garden that we lost with the extension. We do have a bit of excess soil, but I think we're going to have a raised garden bed so we can make a feature of that. I think we're going to have some sleepers to retain this and a step out of sleepers going up, and it's all just really, really good. So if I walk here and be very, very careful, it is very muddy, but you can see quite clearly we've actually reclaimed a lot of land, and we have a garden gate at the back as well. So eventually when this is a greenhouse, I can have an extra piece of garden here to grow some things. So it's all looking really, really good. Okay, so we've had a few inside. I don't know if we've vlogged the lights, I can't remember, but we do have some lights now in the kitchen above the island. There's been the second coat of the top paint in this area, which looks really, really good now. So that's the ceiling and the walls. And I think possibly in this kitchen bit as well. I think possibly the back kitchen's got a little bit more, probably another coat to go on. But this is looking really good. So from here, where the sofa is going to be looking out, I think we're going to have the steps in line with the middle panel of the bifold. So that will all just look really, really right. Yeah, there's a lot more space than what we thought we'd got once that hedge is gone, because that hedge was really, really thick. Okay, let's go into the living room and have a look, because there's been some painting
And the hallway.
being done. This will be going at some point this week, this stop tap.
Don't forget to mention the hallway.
Oh yes, the hallway's had its first wash on. So that looks a lot brighter, doesn't it, people? Ooh, wow, look.
Ooh, wow.
So the bare plaster has now been painted in its first coat of the wash paint. So this will all absorb up. But wow, it doesn't look a lot lighter. And by the way, we should mention this is going evening time now, so the light is actually fading. But it's looking so, so good. The bluebells are still looking fantastic. Look at those. But doesn't it look bright? It looks amazing. I'm so happy. And quite a lot of light comes in from the hatch as well, which is fabulous. Okay, so from this angle, also the boiler cupboard has had its first wash as well, so that's looking good. And I think, have I showed you, were the stairs done last time? I don't know. But the bit under here has been done in its first wash. So it's all just looking really, really good. And if I take you into the main bedroom and look out onto the garden, this is what we can see. Oh wow, so we've been cooking one. Because we were out over the weekend at London, we had a HelloFresh meal left over. So this coriander has been in the fridge for how long?
Since Tuesday last week.
And it's still fresh.
That's a week yesterday.
Like literally, it's still fresh. So
8 days.
yeah, so HelloFresh is fresh.
Here we have it, our harissa spiced beef pilaf with flaked almonds, spinach and coriander yogurt. And I don't think mine actually looks that too much different from the picture. Ta-da.
Oh, hello, Molly Moo. How are you doing, little lady girl? We are all outside, and I thought I would show you some of the garden. Though I need to keep a very close eye on Bo, because there's a hedge and he can escape. So, the clematis is now out. Again, this is the one that I've said smells like chocolate. It is absolutely gorgeous. I grew this from a cutting. We have a rose here, which obviously hasn't started flowering yet. The forget-me-nots are doing really, really well. Oh, I think Bo's just got on the table. Hello, sweetie. How are you doing? I'm trying to show everybody the garden. What do you think? Hello, Molly. So I'm having my coffee outside, my morning coffee. And the bluebells are out. So there are roses in here as well, but all the bluebells are out. So they're looking rather beautiful. The camellia still has flowers on, which is quite unusual because normally it loses it quite quickly. Rory is out. He's bumbling around. Oh, and the orange blossom. The orange blossom is in blossom. And it smells absolutely amazing. Just smell. Oh, just look at Molly lounging. Aren't you gorgeous? Yes, you are gorgeous. You're having a nice sunny bath. Yeah. You look so gorgeous, don't you? Hello, princess. Mwah. I should also show the meadow. It's actually got some flowers in it. So these are some early flowers coming out. We have left the dandelion heads on for the bees. And the Princess Diana clematis I have trained now to go most of the way up the trellis. It will go a little bit taller, but there we go. It will flower at some point. Also, the lilac has come out as well, and this smells absolutely delicious and divine. Just look at that. Yay, so we have a little bit of test flooring down. So here it is. And I think it looks really, really good. We're really happy with the colour. The skirting board hasn't been attached, but you can see kind of what skirting board we've gone for, very Art Deco. And we think the floor colour and the pattern, it's got like a bit of a wood grain texture. We think it goes really, really well. All the painting in here has now been done. This is the top and final colour. So yeah, it looks really good. The door has been rehung, although that will be painted. We're going for a dark, dramatic colour scheme there. The stop tap, which is over there, is going today. Literally very, very soon. Oh, look, the door is back on in the living room. So this has had, I think, its second coat of the just plain white colour. So it makes a huge difference. Really, really big, huge difference. So obviously all the clutter has been moved in here, so the floor can be done in the other room. But lots of this will be lost once we fit the downstairs WC. Some of it is offcuts of wood and just equipment type stuff. So we're looking good. Yay, it has gone. The stop tap has now gone. So we've got to put a bag over it or something, put some sand in and some screed, and then that is buried away forever.
Onion marmalade burgers.
Ooh, yes, sausage and onion marmalade burgers. So we're going to put the top on there. So basically it came as the sausage meat and Matt's made it into burgers. And there's, what is it, onion marmalade on the top with some salad. And this one's actually been left over a week and the salad is still very, very fresh.
Yeah.
So there we go. And there's some wedges as well.
Yes, there's lemon wedges.
So that's the burger. It looks really lovely. And there are some wedges to go on too. Okay, and here's the wedges. So here they are all finished up with the wedges on the plate. And there's some slices of lemon to go on as well. And the cheese is on the burger. Yummy! Yay, we have another HelloFresh triumph. I need to get towards the light because we can't actually see. It's so dark in here. This is shepherd's pie. So there's
Mostly looks
the
like
shepherd's
it.
pie. I think it does mostly look like it. There we go. Yummy. It smells gorgeous. It is Monday. It is Monday today, isn't it? We've had a weekend. Quite a busy weekend. So this bit of the floor in here is obviously down. If you can see, the fitter has been fitting it so it looks like it's under the cupboards. It will be completely fitted underneath where the dishwasher goes as well. So it's actually looking really good. Also, the decorator has done a little bit of a tester. This is the undercoat. So we are having this kind of colour on the woodwork. Where's the paint we've used? We've gone for the Valspar, but we've matched it to the Island. So I'm not sure whether that's no. And the undercoat is where? Where's the undercoat? Here. So the undercoat is the Valspar primer and undercoat in dark grey. And I don't think anything else much has changed really in here. Let's just go and see in the living room. I don't think anything's changed or happened. No. So that's kind of it for Monday's update. I've just noticed as well really quickly that I think there's been the primer put on the skirting board. So that is the kind of Art Deco skirting board. Okay, so today's HelloFresh meal is sausages in bacon and mushroom sauce. And it does look delicious. The only thing we've added is a little bit of broccoli ourselves. Other than that, it's exactly the same. We just fancied some broccoli. Okay, we have just come from the gym and we're absolutely exhausted. But we want to see what progress has happened in the house while we've been gone. So, we did come earlier and there was a few things done. I think there's more flood. Ooh, look at the light. Ooh.
Ooh, wow.
Wow, look at this. The labels. Oh no, that's just a box. Oh, you must have run out of bulbs. I don't know why there's a clock hanging from it. That's not part of the lamp. But look at the light.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, that's absolutely lovely. So once all the bulbs are in, that's really going to match the ones over there. There is more flooring, which is really good. So we're loving the floor.
Also, we have plugs.
Oh yes, we have.
All the teddy plugs.
Yeah, they look really cool as well.
And things, we've got plugs down there as well. Yeah. Plugs in the corner.
It's looking really cool.
We have light switches.
We do. Have we shown them before?
No, he's already went in today.
Oh yeah, there. So there's a bit of patching up to do because obviously it made a bit of a mess, but the decorator will fill those in. Yeah, so that's looking good. Yeah, some of the holes have been filled as well. That's where the stop tap was. That's now gone. Is there anything else? Oh, the downlights are actually put in the ceiling now, so that's good.
Yeah, and we've got dimmer switches.
Oh yes, that's our dimmer switch. Looks really good. And there should be something done in the cupboard. Yes, so we've got our light switch, which is there. Again, a bit of patching needs doing. And our socket is in down there.
And down there.
And down here, I think that's something to do with the water softener thing.
Yeah.
Anything happened in the living room? I don't know.
Possibly.
No?
No.
Okay, well that's fine. So the electrician is back tomorrow. I don't know if anything else has been done upstairs. May as well have a little peek. We'll see. I don't know. I don't think so. Not unless... No, I don't think so. No. Okay, let's go in and see what's happened today. Anything in here? I don't think so in here. But there is lots of things going on in here, I think, today. We have more floor.
Ooh.
We do have a lot more floor, look. Ooh, look, and the island's been uncovered. Look at it. Isn't it gorgeous? So the light, obviously we showed it yesterday, the clock was hanging from it. But now it's not. So this is what it actually looks like, minus the clock. Which I think looks really, really, really lovely. I don't think there's anything else going on in here other than the floor, which is actually quite a lot. It looks lovely. I mean, if I stand here, it actually looks like all the floor is done. If you stand over here, and it looks amazing. It looks really, really stunning. Oh, and there's little Henry. Hello, Henry. You've been very good, haven't you? Sucking up all of our mess. But yes, it looks lovely. In fact, this is a nice spot for a photo. So under where the dishwasher's going, that's been all floored as well, just in case we ever have to pull it out. But yeah, so this is where obviously the floor stops now. Got some concrete patching work done. I think I showed that last time. I forget what I've showed. Okay, here's the clock. It's been hanging from the ladder today.
I think we should keep that clock.
Do you think we should keep the clock? Is it a feature?
I think it might be.
Crikey. Let's go and explore and see what else is done. I think we showed these switches yesterday. Oh, we've got one here. It's kind of loosely hung. Do we have anything? Oh, all the lights in the living room.
Hey.
Oh, they look nice.
Oh, wow.
Oh, they look lovely.
They're gorgeous.
Okay, so these match the ones in the kitchen, but they're obviously wall ones. Now, we didn't want anything too dangly because Matt's tall, and these are perfect because you aren't going to bang your head, are you?
No.
So this is why we chose these ones. And if you remember before, there was just like one light bulb on a little bit of a pendant, whereas now that there's 3 on each, there's actually 6 light bulbs in here. So this should be nice and bright. Although I doubt we'll have them on much because we quite like table lamps and floor lights. Yeah, but if you do want a bit of light, then these will add it. So they're really lovely. I like those. Hello and welcome to Thursday morning, and we are looking at the meadow. We have lots more of these pink flowers. I'm not entirely sure exactly what they are. They do look good. We also have a Mr. Rory up here on top of the pergola by the roses, looking very majestic. Yes, you do look very majestic, don't you? Yes, you do. In fact, you look gorgeous. We also have a Beau out. I've got a coffee. Beau is out here somewhere. I think he's after the birds, but he's been most unsuccessful. I can't keep my eye off him too long because he goes off and there's a risk of him running away. But look at all these bluebells. And actually, these little pink flowers here, it's kind of a weed, but it's not. I think it's some kind of anemone. So once they finish flowering, I will normally pull all those up and they will kind of come back again next year. So we have some nice orange flowers. The camellia has still got some flowers on it, which I'm amazed about because they normally go pretty quick. The orange blossom, the white flowers are still out. We still have the forget-me-nots over here. And the clematis is still looking rather gorgeous. So if I just zoom out, you'll be able to see a slow pan of the garden. Like I can see Beau. I see you. You were hiding from me. Yes, you were. You were hiding. But now I see you. You're after those birdies. You're after those birdie tweets. Yes, you are. And guess what? For probably the 4th year running, Princess Anne looks like she's going to be the first out. Ah, the hardest working rose. Hi all, we are in the house and we have a moving date. We do! Ah! So we do have a moving date. It's not too far away. No. It's finally been set. It's a momentous day in the house because that boiler there is now working. Woo! We now actually have hot water in the house. The radiators have been on, there's been hot water. We now have the downstairs toilet connected.
We do.
But we've had a bit of a debacle day.
With the kitchen tap.
Yes, they didn't send the tap. So
we got really confused because they sent with the kitchen a temporary sink just in case we need to use it with a temporary tap. And then we thought the temporary tap was the tap for the utility and the tap for the utility was actually a tap for the kitchen.
It's very confusing.
Yeah. So we haven't actually got a tap for the kitchen.
No, and that's the instant boiling tap. So we've ordered it. It is coming on the 17th. that's the only plumbing thing that needs to be done. Other than that, we're done. We've booked in our carpets.
We have. We've booked in our removals.
Yes, and yeah, so we've got a date to actually move in, and it's not too far away. We're not going to say exactly when,
because we're going to surprise.
But we do have a date. Right, I'm going to turn the camera around and show you a few things. So in here, in the boiler cupboard, it still needs decorating, but this is our what's it? It's a water softener.
Yes.
Because there's very hard water in this area. And that basically stops it. You put loads of salt things in and it basically filters the water. So that's that. Let's go and see what else is afoot. So there's nothing in the kitchen. Oh, there's more floor. I don't know if I showed you the floor. But all the radiators are back on.
And they're actually working.
And they're working. They do. They're actually really, really good. The tap is on in the utility. This is still a protective cover, which we're not going to take off yet. But the tap does work. The toilet has an amazing flush.
Oh, it does.
Ta-da! Can you see the toilet? Isn't it stunning? So it's an old-fashioned, like, Victorian-style toilet. This was boxed in. We had another bit of a debacle because the chain stuck out too far. So the boxing is going to have to be redone on the diagonal so that it doesn't bump into each other. So that will be fixed. Then there will be some more boxing down there eventually. But the toilet is in. It's got such a powerful flush.
It does, do it.
Shall I do it?
Do it.
Hang on. Right, I'm gonna pull the chain. So, hang on. Watch. Wow!
Like Niagara Falls.
Oh my God, that's like a jacuzzi. You could.
But who needs a hot tub?
You could have a foot bath. Wow! So that is a really powerful toilet. The sink is lovely. We have a little cupboard, which is nice, and there we go. The tap works really nicely. There's a little push button facility. We have the towel rail. We are still waiting for our door. We still need to put a door in. But other than that, now it's the electrics and just the instant boiling tap and floor and decorating and garden. But we've also got our garden booked in.
Oh, we do next week.
Yeah, so we're having the driveway and the garden redone. So lots of landscaping. So thank you for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, please give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to share on social media and do hit the bell so you know whenever we get our InSinkerator tap. So much to you all and goodbye.